welcome to another episode of Breakout Coaching with me, your host, Vanessa Senwi. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video. And in today's video, I want to discuss with you a topic that was brought up to me by one of my friends. He mentioned something about skin bleaching. And for those of you who don't know, skin bleaching is a process by which people apply chemical products to their skin to make themselves look lighter. So he asked me to talk about it and say, because he feels that it is wrong. Well, listen, at the end of the day, nothing is right or wrong. It's all about how we perceive it ourselves. However, what I can point out is that the people that do this skin bleaching, they have a problem with the way they look. They don't feel that they're good enough. They don't feel that their skin color is fine. The tone of their skin to them is an issue. And this is created by obviously the environment that they live in, the way they were brought up, the experiences they've had. There's a lot of discrimination out there. And as a result, people end up doing things such as skin bleaching, changing the color of their face. A lot of times you see pictures of people where their face is light and the rest of their body is a little bit darker. And you ask yourself, how is this possible? Well, a lot of times it has to do with what they do, which is skin bleaching. So what they do is they purchase products, apply it to their skin, and over time the product will reduce the darkness of their skin and make them appear lighter. And what ends up happening also is that once they do that, they get more attention. And the problem perpetuates itself because they get more attention. Other women see them do it. Other men see their friends doing it. So they start doing it as well because they feel that if they do, they will get more attention. They will be looked at more. They will be more attractive. And let me tell you something. That could not be further from the truth. What's on the outside has nothing to do with how attractive you are. And let me explain myself. Once you find that inner beauty and you let it glow, you let it shine on the outside, people will not look at your appearance directly. That's the first thing they notice, yes. But the moment you open your mouth, the way you carry yourself, your interactions, how you are, that will make them rethink their perception of you. That's why a lot of times you see, it's a perfect example, you see women, gorgeous women with a guy, and then you're like, why is she with him? Or the opposite, you see this guy who's, you know, very handsome and a lot of women are dying to get with him, but yet he ends up with a girl that everybody else would say, well, she's not the prettiest. Well, in our society, we have been conditioned to look at physical attributes of people and judge them based on that. And this isn't something that's going to be changing right away. It takes time for us to actually grow and develop our consciousness. However, in the meantime, what you need to do is to realize that you are enough. There is nothing that you need to do or change about yourself. The truth of the matter is that once you let that inner beauty come out, people are attracted to you. When you're being yourself, when you're confident, when you know that you have that spark of divinity inside of you, and that there is nothing that you cannot be or do or have once you set your mind to it. I took an example of my friend Layan, with her YouTube channel is listed right here. She has this thing where, don't get me wrong, she's a very beautiful woman, she's gorgeous, but there is this energy, this charisma, I guess you could say, that she has, that when she talks in her videos, you're like, wow, how did I not meet her before? You understand? And a lot of times you don't know what it is, because you could look at a picture of her and a picture of another woman and you're like, well, okay, she's beautiful, this woman's beautiful too, but why is it that Layan stands out so much more? Well, it is because she is herself and she lets that come out. She expresses it in everything. There was recently an article that came out about a photographer that went, took pictures of people, then paid them a compliment, had them smile or laugh, and took another picture of them. So you see the person, by regular standards, you're like, okay, this is a 4. They smile in their life, they become an 8 or 7. And you're like, wait, how is that possible? Well, it's because beauty is not something that's outside necessarily. There is outer beauty. I'm not saying that there isn't. However, what's inside is so much more valuable and important that it can overshadow everything, your flaws and what you consider to be flaws, which in reality could be damn attractive to someone else. You know, remember this woman that I met, and to me, she had those little things that she did that you would say, oh, why is she this girl like that? But to me, that was part of what made her, or what makes her so attractive and unique. You will not find someone else with the blemishes that you have, with the look that you have, with everything about you is unique. So take that into consideration. If you're considering altering yourself on the outside in order to be more accepted by society, you gotta wake up and realize that there's no need for you to compromise or make compromises with society so that you could look the way they want you to look. Because at the end of the day, society goes for what sells. It's all about what makes money, what's more attractive to people, that will get them to spend money. But with you, remain true to yourself. And once you are, people will actually fall in love with you because you are yourself, not because you're beautiful according to their standards. Anyway, that was my tip for today. It was requested by a friend of mine for me to talk about skin bleaching, and I took this opportunity to talk about people's self-worth and realizing that you are okay, you are perfect, you are good just the way you are. You can find Layan's link in my description below. I will see you guys in the next video, but until then, don't forget to subscribe so that you can achieve true breakout. Again, my name is Vanessa for Breakout Coaching Program.